Hey, it's such a beautiful day today. I really don't want to just be sitting around cooped up in the house. I was outside earlier with my kids and I was in the garden and I just felt so rejuvenated just getting back in there, like cleaning up the weeds and stuff, doing the cleanup from um, you know, the last season. I was like, oh my God, I cannot wait till every day feels like this. Um, Fasting today. I think we're officially in the last 10 days of Ramadan, y'all. I literally just made a video about like the month of Ramadan, and I feel like that wasn't that long ago. But yeah, I don't want to do too much because I don't want to like exhaust all my energy before the end of the day. My kids are currently taking a nap. So now's the best time for me to get this customer's order filled. Customer ordered on Friday and I couldn't get to filling the order because I didn't have any of the product on my actual shelf. So I do have to make a batch of body butter. And also it was a really hectic weekend. I worked my part-time job. My nephew turned 2 this weekend, so we had his birthday party. And yeah, now that that's over, I need to get back to work because I'm a customer. When I order, I want my package to be on my front porch like tomorrow. So I don't want to keep this customer waiting. I am having an issue with my Shopify where it's not collecting customer addresses upon checkout. And so I keep having to verify with the customer if their billing address is the same as their shipping address. And it's getting kind of annoying. Last time I consulted the chat box, but I might need to actually reach out to customer service because this issue cannot persist. Yeah, I need to figure out what's going on with that. So let me just clean up the mess from lunch from my kids and then get right into making this body butter and get that package all together and shipped off. So the butters are melted. I'm just gonna give this a chance to cool down. And then we're gonna get to printing labels because sis, I didn't have any updated labels ready either. So since I had to make new labels for the sweet guava body butter, I decided to update my labels because I had decided this last year that I was going to make the labeling a little more clear. And so instead of splitting the birthday soup butter name like this and then putting whipped and or creme next, depending on what type of body butter it is, because I have a cream body butter and I have a whipped anhydrous body butter. This is the whipped anhydrous body butter that I'm working on. So I decided to change the labels once I ran out of labels. Since I ran out of labels, I updated the label like this. So the name of the body butter is clear and concise. And then I have the fragrance label below, and then below the fragrance it says what type of body butter it is. So this is the whip shea body butter. If it was the creme body butter, it would say creme body butter or body butter creme. So I just decided to make the labels a bit more clear. So I'm going to update this into my Cricut and go ahead and print those labels. My Cricut Cricut mat is so tired. I really need to get a new one. But this Cricut mat is like over its life. So if you're wondering how in the hell I use this Cricut mat, it doesn't have that self-adhesive anymore. If I had clamps, I would probably use that, but it probably wouldn't run through the instrument, right? So I line it up, and I have to actually turn my mat upside down because it's dented. And then I use tape on the four corners so that it can stick, and then I cut. So I'll show you how that looks like. The jacked up Cricut mat. When you're running a business on a budget, I mean, you make do, and like, you gotta get creative. So I just printed my labels. Yeah, it's just one of those things that I don't really think about until I actually need to use it. So I really do need to upgrade my Cricut mat. So I still have about 30 minutes left before my girls wake up from their nap. The body butter's in the fridge. It's cooling. So while that is cooling, I'm gonna go take a nap, and then we'll resume when they get up. My 10 to 15 minute power nap is over. Girls are up. I'm gonna get started on dinner. I woke up, checked the body butter, and it's still not solidified yet, so I couldn't whip it. So I put it in the freezer, so hopefully within the next 10 to 15 minutes, it'll solidify a little more, and then we can get that whipped up and charred. I'm making some meatballs for the girls and some steaks for us. Daylight savings gave us an extra hour of sunlight. For those of us who are fasting, that means an extra hour of fast. And so I'm gonna thug it out until 7 p.m. All right, time to get these babies packaged and get this butter to its owner, because I know they just can't wait. This is a new customer, so I want to spoil them rotten and just make them super happy with their order. So they ordered a body butter and the body oil in sweet guava, and I added a little sample of our creme body butter in cozy cocoa cashmere. And I also included a sample of the body oil as well as a thank you card. Little sticker for them as well. So I'm just gonna add the packing slip, get this box together, and off it goes. First nice day out. I haven't been able to wear a t-shirt outside in months, so know that traffic is stupid crazy.